Hi, I'm John from California Leasing. We're back for part 2 with Renee Roques, which is so fun. And we were trying to figure out how we were going to do this because there's just so much to talk about. So we decided to make it into 2 segments right off the bat.
Thanks, John.
So what I want to ask you right now is, I heard from Michael actually about this amazing story about someone you just recently helped sell their house.
Yesterday.
And I think the value in this story is so great that we need to share it.
Sure.
Because this is what shows what a great realtor does for their clients. So please tell us this story. And don't worry about bragging. We want you to brag a little bit.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I know it's not easy, but
well, I have a lot of things I'm going to share about this.
okay.
And the first one is stay in contact with your clients because you never know. Real quickly, I sold this house to them 5 years ago.
Okay.
I always stay in contact with them. A few months ago, I didn't hear from her, and I was emailing her, and I decided, let me just pop by and give her something. She opens the door. Yeah, I'm getting your emails. Just I'm getting your phone calls. I'm sorry. I'm just not in a good spot. I'm like, okay. Whenever I just wanted to say hi. I wanted to make sure you're okay. So I am literally at our Anaheim meetings with NAR.
Okay.
Recently in Anaheim. And someone said, don't you cover Santa Clarita? I met a broker who needs someone in Santa Clarita. I said, yeah. You forget about it. You go on your day.
Yeah.
2-3 weeks later, I get a phone call. My broker met somebody. I need a referral in Santa Clarita. So I'm talking to her and asking her what kind of house. She said, well, I think it's about $600,000. Oh, that must be a townhouse. And then she's giving me all the information for the client.
So this is someone looking to buy?
Actually looking to sell.
Looking to sell. Okay.
So I said, oh, what's the address? She said, Napa. I said, Napa. Very interesting. Napa. I said, I've sold on that street. I hang up the phone. The client calls me, the one I sold the house to, saying, oh my gosh, Renee, I'm buying something in Mississippi. I just, I was there and everything went so fast, and I'm so glad you're going to be the one to sell my house. And my brain was going like, wait, you're the referral to me?
Weird.
In the house that I already sold out of all the people in the world?
Yeah.
So realtors, be careful. Stay in contact with your clients. Even when they say they're talking to you, they still might be talking to someone out of state. She said she didn't understand how it worked, and because she bought something there, she wanted to make sure that realtor out of state.
Right.
Anyway, I sold the same house twice, but it was a miracle. If you don't believe in God after hearing that story, I don't know what it's going to take. But so I sold the house in a strange way. But when I walked into the house, and I'm sure it was just meant to be because I know them and I'm comfortable with them, but the situation in the house was not in a good state.
Okay.
She had lost a job. They had 5 dogs in there.
Whoa.
They had a lot of stuff, and she felt like she knew what she was doing anyway.
To get it. She felt like it was ready to sell, but it wasn't really ready.
It was ready, and she said, well, I wish I called you before. I was just so... She kind of panicked.
Yeah.
So the house was full. There was too much in it. She wanted me to take pictures of the house, and she was going to move everything into the backyard.
Yeah.
And just have me film. I was like, what if they want to go outside for the open house?
Right.
I don't know. So you had to put on your problem solving. And I think most of what we do is problem solving.
Yep.
Because
thinking on your feet, zig and zag, adjust.
Yeah.
Yep.
And people are emotional, and we have to, let's see. We've done this 150 times. We know how to do this, right? You can't get into their energy, their craziness. You can't be crazy when your clients are going out of, having in a bad spot.
Yep.
You have to be the calm, and you have to be the professional.
So again, now you're talking about somebody who's making a decision on a $600,000 asset transaction from an emotional
Very
space.
emotional.
That's tough.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough. And if you've ever been in an emotional space, you can't just will yourself out of it, right?
Yeah,
Which is where you come in.
Right, and we're all different too.
Yep, totally.
We're all made differently, and the pressure was driving her
Yep.
she wasn't sleeping. She was getting back pains issues. So anyway, I said, how do we sell this house? Okay, so I thought about who do I know and how can I get this done? So I thought about Billy from Camelot.
Yeah.
I know he has storage, and I know if he'll come and pick things up. So we divided her things. Billy came. We did a walkthrough. He came. He got a lot of the things, took them to storage. I was like, whoosh, the house looks
That's a
good.
big one. Yeah,
whoosh,
right.
the house looks, we can see a little bit more. But then she had a section of not, it was, shall we say the junk? Because it was trash. She didn't want it. She didn't want it all. So I called somebody else from Ed at Rocket Science, and I said, Ed, would you do this for us, please? And getting paid through escrow. And he said, yeah, I don't ever do that, but I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you.
Because you've been networking with them for who knows how long.
Exactly. Yeah. And I said, I'll get this done. I will sell this house. So he agreed to it, even though he had never done it before. And the house is looking better, better, better. And I was going to have an open house, and she said she was going to clean the steps, and I got there, and nope. And so I called Mo, another of our contacts, our affiliates, and I said, can you please come clean the stairs? And he did.
Awesome.
And so it was just problem solving. But that could not have happened, John, if we didn't have the relationships with these people.
The network is everything.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And we don't do things alone as a realtor. This is not a solo business. I'm not behind my computer doing things. We rely on our contacts, our friends.
It's your team.
Escrow, title.
Yeah, it's your team.
Lending. Well, I always tell clients, 100 people will help you on this journey.
Yeah.
Between looking at the loan, escrow, title, inspectors, so forth. Yeah.
Appraisers,
we don't do it alone.
The whole deal. Yeah. The other agent. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was one thing that I think, I don't know, maybe you left it out, maybe I missed it, but there was a money issue in this one, right? Mm-hmm. Like there wasn't a lot of cash there to get this stuff done, otherwise that wouldn't have been an issue.
Oh gosh, yes.
So. Yeah,
when I arrived on the scene, I said, everything is good, everything is current. Well, no. And, we're prideful sometimes. We don't want to admit
as humans?
that. We don't want to admit that. She said, I lost my job in October.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're behind. And then the more questions you learn how to ask. Yep. Oh, you took a forbearance. Oh, okay. Are you current on your HOA? No. Okay. So there was no money. So that's the reason we had to make it happen.
You tapped into your network. These people came. They agreed to take payment out of escrow, and escrow closed so that your client didn't have to come up with cash.
Correct.
Because she didn't have any cash at the time.
That's right.
And it closed?
Closed yesterday. Yes.
Amazing story.
Thank you.
I love that story. And it really, for me, just kind of reiterates you taking your values, connecting them to your business, and then helping people, but still doing business.
Doing business.
You don't have to separate your values from your business. In fact, if you do that, it could be a really miserable life.
Mm-hmm. And can I share a little bit still about this house as well? So because my client was so desperate, I can use that word desperate, because they were like, I just need out. So, they get all those emails about, we'll buy your house, all cash, quick cash.
How did I forget to ask you about this?
So I said, go ahead, let's try that. Let's go ahead, see what they are going to offer you.
We can say it.
Yes.
This is Open Door. Open Doors making offers on people's houses are going to pay them cash for the house, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is so important.
Quick, easy. Will be done in 15 days.
Yep.
Right. So they have a pool of investors or so. So I said, go ahead, go through it, because you need to know that what we're doing is the best decision for you.
And because if she had gone through this process and it would have made sense, what would you have told her?
Go with it.
Do it.
If that makes sense and that's the best and your best interest, 100%. Let's do it. So we're walking through it. I'm fielding calls, but we're walking through it. And it really got down to the bottom line.
Yeah.
So they came, they did an inspection. So Open Doors claims no commission. You don't need a realtor because those people just take your money. So they claim no commission. They came to the house, they did an inspection. I had to give approval because I was the listing agent. And when she got back the offer, it was quite different than the original offer.
Okay.
The original offer was here. Once they came and did the inspection and deducted things, the offer's here. So she would have lost about $40,000.
$40,000 on a $600,000 deal.
$40,000.
That is a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. And do you know what they call that 5% that's not a commission?
A fee?
Yes, exactly. Some fee.
That's just a fee.
Just a fee. And as real estate professionals, the compensation that we receive is always negotiable. Always negotiable. But do you think it's negotiable for Open Door?
Right.
No, it's set. And on top of that, John, when they did the inspection, they decided that they needed, I think it was almost $12,000 to get the house ready to put it on the market.
Right.
So that came out of their proceeds. So essentially, the seller was paying for the repairs to get the house ready.
And
on top of
right, on top of the fee. On top of the fee. It's not like when a realtor gets a commission and pays for some things out of it.
Right.
I hate the word commission for that anyway, but that's what it's called. But the thing is that there's value. If you need that money fast and you're willing to pay $40,000 for the convenience, then do it. But what they're going to do is take the $40,000, put in a little bit of sweat equity
No,
in
they don't
other
have to.
people.
Oh, okay.
They're going to pay other people to do work, which is something you could do, and then they're going to resell the thing.
But
for
they
a
don't have to
profit.
pay those other people because you're doing it. You with your money, you're giving it to them. So essentially,
You're paying it. Yeah, you're paying it.
You're paying
No,
it. They're just
You just don't have to call people and arrange
Yeah.
for the work and
Right.
price it out and that
Right.
kind of stuff.
And the
then
other
they'll
thing-
mark it up and sell it and keep the profit.
correct. And it's all about the numbers, the spreadsheet. You're a businessman.
Yeah.
So it's all about the spreadsheets, the numbers, and not only that, as a realtor, I can tell you when I read the MLS and I see something and it's higher than I know it should be for that
Yeah.
tract, for that area, I always read down, and sure enough, it's an Open Door listing.
Right. And they're just waiting. They're just waiting for the market to go up and hit that spot, and then they can get out.
And do you know some of those stay on the market half a year?
Oh yeah, for sure. Especially
see
right
that.
now. I mean, prices haven't really moved. Dollar amounts haven't moved for a long time. Different conversation.
Yeah.